What's going on, guys? Spencer D here, and I want to say this. I think going to the gym and lifting over the years for the past 15 years has really taught me a lot about dealing with stress. And I don't mean like the stress of lifting heavy weights. I mean the stress about life. Back day is basically like picking up heavy things over and over again and putting them down, which is a lot like life. Wake up every day, we climb our little hill of responsibilities, and then go back to bed and do it all over again, man. Sometimes embracing that challenge, that daily challenge, can make you a lot better and stronger as an individual. I think embracing it can give you a better attitude towards life and help you be ultimately happier, more fulfilled, and with a better physique. Especially considering the gym is a daily grind, you know, so is a career, so is a relationship, so is educating yourself, so is going to college, all those things. And it's like every day you wake up, you go to class, you're picking up a heavy dumbbell and doing reps for math class, English class, anything, biology, whatever it may be. And when you learn to see the pleasure in that sacrifice, in those reps, because you ultimately are looking forward and you want to see that reward at the end, like getting a degree, or maybe getting married, or meeting your goal in your career, or maybe it is about the gym and you just want a better physique, or maybe you want to lose that weight. When you embrace that mentality of, yeah, today's going to be difficult, but I'm going to go into it with a good attitude and I'm going to do my reps. So ultimately I can get what I want on the other end. It can help you out a ton. And kind of just brings it back to life is a lot like back day. Picking up the heavy things of life and putting them back down to go to sleep and wake up the next day and do it all again. Take this shirt off. The old pump cover. It's getting warm in here. Look, in life, everybody gets weight put on them. Stress, problems, setbacks, disappointments, failures, all that sort of thing. Nobody gets through life without carrying something. Everybody you talk to is dealing with something you know nothing about. And what I'm saying here is you're not alone. We all have problems. So stop sitting there and thinking that your weight in life is unmanageable or unbearable, because all it takes is one simple step outside of yourself to look around the room and see that everybody else is struggling too. Everybody else has some sort of insecurity, failure, setback, problem in their life as well. And once you recognize that, it helps you deal with yours and manage your weight of life easier, because it allows you to stop focusing on what everybody else has, that they might be so perfect, and it allows you to tune back into yourself. Okay, that's point number 2. Everybody has weight to carry. And let's talk about point number 3 here in a minute. So I think people have 2 choices. They either run far away from that weight of life, pretend it never happened, blame it on everyone else, blame it on things that were outside of their control, or they take accountability and they pick it up and they walk with that weight and embrace it until each and every step becomes easier and easier and easier. And that's the lesson here. Don't run away. Don't run away from that weight of life, those problems. Don't run away from that failure. Just get back up, pick everything up, carry it further, and try again. Because sooner or later, that's gonna be your warm-up. Sooner or later, you won't even notice you're carrying that weight at all. If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that heavy doesn't stay forever. You know, in the gym, you pick up a new weight, a heavy weight for the first time, and sometimes it feels freaking possible, right? Let's go to the deadlift, for example. For me, it was putting 7 plates on, that's 675. I thought, man, what am I gonna have to do to pull that? Because that shit is not moving the ground. I stuck to it. I stuck to repping out some lower weights that I could handle to eventually where I got that 7 plate set for a single. And then you know what? I kept at it. I started repping 675. And that was a beautiful lesson here in the gym that taught me about perseverance, that taught me about sticking to it, that taught me literally to not freaking give up. Because something that feels impossible the first time you try it, later on turns out to be easy. Starts turning out to be something you can do in your sleep, something that you can pull out of the bag at a moment's notice. And that is the beautiful thing about weight on your shoulders. Embrace it, and it will literally make you level up. And I believe that's what a lot of you guys want out there, is you want to get to the next level. It's easy to see all this stuff on Instagram and social media thinking, man, these guys are so strong, and have that horrible mindset of maybe I'll never get there. But the truth is, with enough perseverance and dedications, yes, you can. So don't be overwhelmed by the weight of life, and just get back up and try again. I think that's why I still train, is because I like it. And because when you do difficult things become more and more manageable. I mean, I tell people this in my personal life. You hit a leg day, nice, heavy, juicy leg day. Everything else in life seems dull, seems easy, especially compared to a nice, juicy, heavy leg day. And that's one of the biggest lessons any individual can learn. Doing difficult things makes a lot of things that seem difficult, makes them seem a lot easier. And it helps you literally overall become a stronger person that can handle the winds and the weight of life. Because life can hit pretty dang hard. So you might as well toughen up. So when people ask me, Spence, why do you still train? The answer is really simple. I love the gym. And secondly, you know, life is always going to give you something heavy to carry in each and every chapter of your life. I'd rather be strong enough, the type of person that's strong enough to keep carrying it, to pick it up, and to keep going and moving forward. Spencer D, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.